And my recording turned off on the ZFC. See, the 30-minute time limit, folks. Bugs me to no end. RX100 is still doing good, though. Except for the LCD screen. I'm going to have to fix that when I'm done. But here's some deer laying down. And so this is another pod. But there they are. Okay. I don't know if you can see them. I can turn a little bit to the right. There they are. Okay? I know the RX100 can get them. But anyway. And you can see some parts where people take care of their homes and other people don't. But, you know, I like that greenish type of adobe. They got gray adobe. They got brick, stone, mixture of both. Vinyl, whatever you can afford, you got. Now I do like that brown, kind of like brown reddish metal roof. I think I would go with that for my house because I have a yellow house on the side. That brown looks good. That's what I would do. Okay, I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to go back on the UE thing. You know, that I came into this neighborhood. You've seen much of the deer anyway. And it's looking good. I was thinking of buying a terabyte SD card. They're about 160 bucks at Best Buy. And trying it on the ZFC. See if it could take it. It only takes one card. I got a 256 gig storage on it, and it's excellent. Okay? The only thing that makes me nervous is, you know, I got camera gear in here. Yeah, no construction. It's Memorial weekend. And what that is for are the people that didn't make it back. Okay? There's Veterans Day, but then there's Memorial Day. And that's for the people that didn't make it back home. So I want you to think about your family members that have died overseas, that fought for this country, that were kidnapped. You know, that's what it's for. It's for them. So while you're having your hot dog or hamburger or whatever, enjoying the family outing, remember those that have departed and serve their country well. They're heroes also. So I think what I'll do is I'll put the camera gear in the trunk. Go and buy that SD card. Format the card. And see if my settings stay the same. See, you can load and save it with the ZFC. It doesn't have the U1, U2, or U3 where you can have 3 options of saving for photos and 3 options of saving for video. But anyhow, so I got an aperture priority in the daytime for the ZFC and aperture priority for the RX100. But I let the camera do all that stuff, you know, for the Sony. And actually the Nikon does the same thing too. But I see the shutter speed going berserk. And I can't change it. I could change the dial, but I don't think it works in aperture priority. It may. I'll just have to try it out. I tried it on automatic and it put me in F8. I don't like that. I want it as bright as possible. So, and if I change the setting, so let's see if I do the shutter speed. Okay, I'm looking at the dial. I got to worry about the traffic too. So you see, this guy turned left when these guys should have turned or went ahead. Going from left to right. Ooh. Some people just drive a little bit slow and then they kind of stop at the intersection because they're trying to figure out where the store is. I can understand that. But there's a car right behind me that was ready to take off. So he's turning left. And yeah, he did turn on his turn signal finally. Okay. Good for him. I was ready to scream at him. So I get the volume at high for the ZFC. I'm going to take off the Rode Wireless and put on the lavalier. No, yeah, because the lavalier is an SRS connection. I was going to bring the cell phone, which is an SRRS microphone earbud thing, but it won't work on cameras. So, anyhow. Okay, he's giving me it right away. Very good. Go to the parking lot. Give me that SD card. Yeah, I get nervous when people are walking and looking. So, I'm at park. I'm going to turn off. Okay, so I'm trying something different. I got me a new cable for Best Buy. They didn't have the 1 terabyte card, but that's okay. They don't want to pay you like $200 or $500, whatever. So, I got it on aperture priority, but I got 1/2000 of shutter speed at 5.6. 140 ISO. It's 13200 f2.8. So if I put it all the way down at f2.8, the shutter speed would be going nuts on the ZFC. No problem with the at 1080p 60 with the RX100. Hopefully the LCD screen doesn't go dark on me. That would tell me that there's something wrong with the camera, but it's looking good. And the camera is telling me how long it's recording. So that's good also. So I'll let these cameras go. I don't know what they're doing. So these cars get in front of you and then they slow down. Yeah, you see, he turned on his turn signal at the last moment. I thought he was going straight and then he was turning left. So you got to watch out for these people. So the screen looks a lot better on the RX 100, okay? But this is the LCD screen. So I'm looking at the picture quality between both cameras. And the ZFC is sliding a little bit, but anyway. So we'll see if the LCD screen goes blank. I think it was the cable itself. It was coming undone, you know, at the end. So I threw that cable away. Food. She also has, is that water or is that drinks? Lost her job. Okay. I don't like seeing stuff like that either. So the RX 100's doing good. So I got the laptop with me so I can offload some of my videos, save the storage on the SD card. So I can do that real quick also. Brought the adapter where I can transfer the files. So what I'm looking at is how well it does. I still got the ball on there. I mean to put on the other microphone, which I forgot to do, the lavalier, to test out the sound quality. You know, so looking at the cable for the RX 100 that I decided, you know, that was more important. And I forgot what my goal was. So what I did was, instead of redoing what I did a nighttime drive on the 3 videos last night, I just made some shortcuts, got the stuff I need, and just rerouting somewhere else. Look at all this dirt on the side. You have different types of gravel. And that's on both sides of the loop. So who knows what they're doing. So I hope the sound quality is better. So my voice should be higher with this fluff ball, I'm calling it. I'm going 60 miles an hour and these people are going slow. That's right. I'll go slow too. But at 65. It's a 70 mile an hour speed limit, but 65 is fine for me. Gets me pretty good gas mileage. Yeah, the screen is going off and on again on the RX 100, so I hope something's not breaking. So I may not. I'm trying to see what's blinking on the screen. And it might be battery problems, I don't know. So I see, is it an overheating thing I'm seeing on the RX 100? I don't know. I see like a little red camera, so I think that's overheating. So, I'll turn off the recording. So I'll have to look into that. See, the screen is fine after I stop the recording. So it could be warning me that it's running out of disk space. I don't know. I have to take a look at it. Got a Las Palapas. I think I'm going to go to Las Palapas and eat lunch. Get off O'Connor Road. I haven't eaten at this Las Palapas, but I want some Mexican food. Yeah. So it's Vulcan. I think that's a cement factory. Okay. That's the one with all the pretty lights. And you can drive by 1604. Big silos. I don't know about these lights. They need to change these lights. You know, the time. So the camera's not blinking. I'm wondering if it's overheating, the RX 100. when the screen goes blank. So I'll take a look at that. Okay, yep, make it over here. Can't go because the lights are blinking. Oh, it's awful. And there's Los Palapas speed bump. I'll find a parking space and go in. Okay, I'm going to park right here. That's that. Okay. And I'm going to stop. So first